Steve Jobs was not just a businessman. He was a dreamer, a visionary, a rebel, and a genius who changed the world. From building Apple in his garage to becoming the man behind the iPhone, iPad, and Mac, Steve Jobs taught us more than just technology. He taught us how to live, how to think, and how to create. Here are the top 10 life lessons we can learn from the incredible journey of Steve Jobs. Lesson 1. Follow your heart, even if it leads you off the path. Steve once said, "Have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow already know what you truly want to become." When he dropped out of college, people thought he was wasting his life. But that decision allowed him to take a calligraphy class, something that had no practical use at the time. Years later, that one class inspired the beautiful fonts in the first Macintosh computer. The lesson? Sometimes the path you're supposed to follow isn't the right one. Trust your gut. Your heart knows your true direction. Listen to it. Lesson 2. Connect the dots looking back. Jobs said, "You can't connect the dots looking forward. You can only connect them looking backwards." When he dropped out of college, slept on friends' floors, and returned Coke bottles for food money, he didn't know where life was taking him. But years later, every strange turn made sense. His failures, sidetracks, and odd choices were not mistakes. They were stepping stones. Remember, you may not understand why something is happening now, but in the future, the dots will connect. Lesson 3. Think differently. Steve Jobs believed in challenging the norm. He didn't follow trends, he created them. He took risks others avoided. While the world was making computers for engineers, Steve created ones for everyone: artists, students, creators. Think different wasn't just a slogan. It was a way of life. Don't copy what's already out there. Be bold. Be original. Be fearless. Lesson 4. Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. Jobs was obsessed with simplicity. The iPod had just one button. The iPhone was designed to be intuitive, not complex. Why? Because he believed that true genius lies in making things simple and beautiful. In your life, remove the clutter. Whether it's in your mind, your work, or your relationships. Focus on what truly matters and make it elegant. Lesson 5. Stay hungry, stay foolish. In his famous Stanford speech, Steve ended with this line: "Stay hungry, stay foolish." What does it mean? Always be curious. Never feel like you've arrived. Stay open to new ideas. Keep learning. Be bold enough to take risks, even if people call you foolish. Because the ones who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who actually do. Lesson 6. Failure is a gift in disguise. Steve Jobs was fired from his own company, Apple, in 1985. It was the most painful moment of his life. But it turned out to be a blessing. He went on to start Next and Pixar. Both companies became wildly successful. Eventually, Apple bought Next, and Steve returned to lead Apple into its greatest era. His words? "It was awful tasting medicine, but I guess the patient needed it." So when you fail, don't quit. Learn. Grow. Come back stronger. Lesson 7. Do what you love. Jobs believed that work takes up a big part of your life. So if you don't love what you do, you'll be miserable. He said, "The only way to do great work is to love what you do." Find your passion. It doesn't have to be big or flashy. It just has to be something that lights your soul on fire. Don't settle. Keep looking until you find what you love. Lesson 8. Perfection matters. Steve Jobs would spend hours choosing the exact shade of color, the curve of a button, or even the font spacing. He cared deeply about the little things. Some people called him obsessive. But that obsession is what made Apple products special. Lesson? Take pride in your work. Go the extra mile. Even if no one notices. You will know. And that's what creates excellence. Lesson 9. Your time is limited, don't waste it. Steve was diagnosed with cancer in 2003. That moment changed everything. He realized that life is short, and you shouldn't live someone else's dream. He said, "Don't let the noise of others' opinions drown out your own inner voice. Don't wait. Don't delay your dreams. Don't live for others. Live your own truth. Lesson 10. Leave a legacy, not just a product. Jobs didn't just want to make gadgets. He wanted to put a dent in the universe. He built tools that empowered people to create, learn, and express themselves. His mission was always bigger than money. So ask yourself, what will people remember you for? What impact will you leave behind? It's not about being rich or famous. It's about making a difference, even a small one.